with the whole crew.
And the pups.
And the pups. Should we introduce ourselves again?
Please, Maya.
Maya. Jeremy. Hogwarts. Hannah. Brian. And Cedar. They're here to hang out. They are really loving all the love that they are getting on the internet, and you guys have had lots of questions about them, so here is their love to you. They will literally just let us do whatever we want to them.
They're actually the most well-behaved, awesome dogs.
Okay, are you guys ready for the Q&A for season 2?
We're so freaking ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
I have Journey's drink.
Are you guys less nervous this time as you were last time?
I am less nervous. I am less nervous, but I still always appreciate the questions so much. I really just want to answer them well because it makes me feel so good that you guys took the time to ask us questions and are watching our videos. It's so cool. So I hope I answer them well.
Yeah.
If we don't answer any of your questions tonight, I will go back through. I'm not allowed to read the Q&A comments. Hannah bans me.
Before the
But I definitely will go back through and make sure that I answer every one of your questions if there were any that we missed, or, you know, we don't want these to be 3 hours long, so.
All right. Let's go.
Sorry, I'm ready.
Hogwarts. Are you ready for this one? This is
Yes.
like kind of a would you rather.
Oh, would I rather? Okay.
Yes. Okay. So, would you rather give birth to Joffrey, get pregnant with his child, or be his daughter?
What kind of fucked up question? Shit, I would say be his mom. I think the
That
mom
wasn't one of the options.
give birth to him.
Yeah.
Be his mom. I would say be his mom. I feel like the mom has the most control. Granted, obviously you have that emotional connection. You're so obsessed with your child, you might not be able to keep them in line as much. But at least you don't have to listen to everything they say, like if you were his daughter and if you were married to him. Do people even get divorced in medieval times? I don't really know what that...
They get killed.
Yeah, I would say be the mom. That was a fucked up question. Should we answer some more questions?
All right.
I mean, why the fuck not?
We had a brief technical difficulty with the boys. Something's wrong. The boys went to go be manly. This is from Raisa Rodriguez, and she said that we're so cute. And here is her question.
I love that. Thank you.
She says, you must choose one or the other. Would you rather be a queen and married to the evil Joffrey for the rest of your life, or be a pleasure girl and sleep with Master Pycelle?
I mean, I want to say I would rather be a queen, but if I really think about it, I guess I would rather be a pleasure girl. I mean, you could get, like, really drunk or something and, like, forget about it. But, like,
and it's only for a small portion of time.
Yeah, it's only for a small portion of time. He probably gets off really quickly. Like, Joffrey is literally a monster. And you can't, even though you're queen and people might like you, you really have no say on anything. So you just have this really meaningless title and this really sad, pitiful life. So I guess I would rather be a pleasure girl.
They're nice ones. But there's so many love from so many other countries, which I think is so freaking cool.
It's really cool.
But
it makes me feel like I've like visited there or something.
Right. Like
Yeah.
we have friends all over the world.
Feel like we're getting to know you in a really special way, and you're watching us at our grimiest, most real, vulnerable way. So we love you. Thank you for being here.
So true. I think that we should like get a map.
Yes.
And like put all the countries where our
Yes.
subscribers are.
Yeah. We're gonna do it. If you agree with that, like this video or comment below.
No, comment where, like what city and country that you live in, so that we can put up on the map where you guys are. Maybe we'll add that to our Game of Thrones map wall.
Doing like little heart pins.
I just feel like I want to see them, like all over the place, like where they are.
I want to be
That's all I got.
People are.
As if dishes and get them.
Oh, honey, I'll make her watch Little Mermaid. I'm
What's
sorry
the
she doesn't know
fire?
that. And how does it?
What's the word?
Oh, honey, you have to learn these lyrics.
We live, but we got a P.O. box, which is in the description bar, and we would love postcards from everywhere that you guys live, so we can like have a whole postcard wall of all of our international and national subscribers.
We would want them.
Not
I
me.
like them.
Make your own postcard. I don't care. Make a little piece of art postcard and just put it in an envelope. It doesn't even have to be like.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah.
We love it. Be creative. We love creative people.
Creativity.
Creativity.
We're done singing for the night.
Please.
Oh yeah, we sing a lot.
So here's a question.
Sorry. Question.
Okay, here's a question for non-Hogwarts people.
Oh.
So
Ew.
don't worry about
I'm
it.
just kidding.
That's.
This show's about me. Okay, did watching Hogwarts watch Game of Thrones change your perspective on any of the events that that transpired during the show?
No, almost everything actually that she feels I had felt too, she just like feels it more expressively.
No, we thought about Arya in the future.
Well, Arya's, that didn't change my mind.
Just
though.
stay tuned.
We have different opinions.
Jeremy and I have gotten into fights over Game of Thrones anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We've all thought about characters, but I'm not sure that Hannah actually changed any of our perspectives.
That's true.
It's interesting to rewatch something with somebody and like pick up on things that I didn't pick up on the first time.
Right.
But
I will say there were times when I thought her perspective was something unusual or something that, like after the very first episode when she was sitting there chatting with us, I think you were eating ice cream or something at the time, and you were like, who are the blonde guy, the guy and the girl, the blonde haired people? And we said Lannisters, and you said, I like that. And we were like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really? You like just saw him push a little boy out of a tower to his
sleep with his
death.
sister and then push a boy out of a tower.
I just
like that. They're nice looking.
Okay, that lasted one episode, people.
I do like Chap Lipsky a lot better than I did the first time.
Yeah, I didn't.
There are some characters that became more important to us because they're important to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I hope you all feel that way as well.
So that question was from Vest Den.
Thank you, Vesta.
So thank you for your question. Secret Apprentice 11 says, what the hell kind of black magic have you been practicing to have predicted that Tyrion would be Dany's hand all the way back in season 2?
I forgot about that.
I don't even remember predicting that. That is crazy. I feel like I felt the same way as everyone watching the episode. I was like, did I say that? So I don't know what was going on with me. I just was feeling.
You were good. There's some more predictions that she makes that we remember along the way that honestly you'll even see us as soon as she says something or like right after she sees what actually happened going, yeah, our subscribers aren't going to believe this is real.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have subscribers at the time, but seriously, like there's some things that she said that we were like almost like damn it. Like this was supposed to be like really cool, but now everybody's going to think it's fake.
Right.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
I hope you guys
major
don't
one.
think it's fake.
That's a major event. You guys won't miss it. Just stay tuned for it. Because when I ask her, what do you think's going to happen? And she tells us, we all look at each other like, are you fucking...
I'm not sure.
We
I'm
don't
not
show
sure.
it.
I'm not sure we saved face. I don't know. I'm interested to see the footage because I'm not sure we saved face.
I tried to.
Well, she was too in the moment. She wasn't looking at us.
Yeah.
She was
what's
reacting
funny is
to what,
everything that I predict, I really predict. Anything that I say like that, like with the whole Dany Tyrion thing, I was literally just shooting the shit. Like, I'm like, I know this show's never gonna give me what I want, but I'm just gonna fucking say something that I want to happen. And they'll never, ever satisfy that feeling in me, and sometimes I'm right. Like the Blackwater. Like, not the Blackwater, like the Tyrion and Dany thing.
You were wrong about a few things, like the incest between the Greyjoys starting a new war. That was an interesting... I forgot all about that.
Well, a war started kind of between them.
But that Yara and Theon were going to have sex together. And
hey, at least I went there, okay? I was
that-
willing to make those risks to go there with those predictions.
You were willing to make a bunch of awful predictions to get one really nice gem. Two really nice gems.
Two really nice... Yeah, it's just two.
Maybe more. I don't know. We'll see.
So our friend from the left coast
Love Left Coast.
would like to hear how you and Jeremy met.
Okay, I will tell my version very quickly, and Jeremy can edit, but I'm right. Left Coast, you know I am. So, Jeremy and I actually met through our mutual friend, and I went to a wedding. They had their wedding on New Year's Day, and Hannah actually tried to convince me not to go because we had got drunk the night before, and I was like, I don't want to go to this wedding, and she said, don't go, but I ended up going, and Jeremy was a groomsman in the wedding, and I had met him before when I was younger, but didn't really think anything of him. But when I saw him at the wedding...
He had hair back then.
Yeah, he had hair back then. But when I saw him at the wedding, he had this new look, this whole bald look, bearded look. And I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. And I was like a few glasses of wine in. Ugh. And I started chatting with him, and we found out that we both still lived in Chicago, and he was like, my band plays in Chicago, and I was like, get me free tickets to the show, would love to come see it. All these great things, had a great conversation. A few days later, he Facebook messaged me and was like, hey, Hannah, I got you free tickets to the show, and I was like, whoa! And he said, I got you free tickets to the show, but we should totally get coffee before you come. And I was like, yikes, this guy likes me. Was I too flirty? What have I done? So I told him I wasn't going to get coffee with him, but I was going to still come to the show.
You tried to get Betsy and I to come.
I tried to get Betsy and Hannah to come with me. They
do.
ditched me day of. Went to Jeremy's concert by myself, like, shit, this dude likes me. What am I going to do? And then their band was, like, really good. And Jeremy was a synth player, and he was, like, wearing these headphones, and he was, like, playing. He looked kind of, like, hot. And I was like...
Imagine that. Just
and I was like...
picture it.
Imagine what Jeremy would look like. Hot.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, he's kind of hot. And this band's really good. And then we talked after the show, and I was like, I kind of like him. And then the rest is history.
Didn't you meet his parents at that show?
Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
she did.
Wow.
They were at the show.
Day one.
Day one. Is meant to be.
Do you have any edits to that story, Jeremy?
So, the same story, but, like, from my point of view, she was very flirtatious at the wedding. Like, way... Like, as soon as she came up to me, she was like, oh, I love your look. Like, it's just great.
I
And,
didn't
like,
touch
all
his head.
over-
I made
all
it.
I
over.
believe you did.
I touched
Oh,
his
yeah,
head.
you did. Yeah, you did. And so, and then she asked to get tickets to our show, and we were actually playing at a really nice venue, and the tickets were really expensive, and we could only give, like, a couple people tickets. And so I was like, well, you know, she really wanted to go, so I'll give her a ticket, but I don't know her, and I don't understand, like, was she just drunk, or
But
was
he
she
thought I was
flirting?
hot, too.
I didn't know, like, if she was
Obviously.
just drunk or flirting. So I invited her. She said she was going to bring friends, and then she just showed up by herself. And I was still like, wait, like, is this what is going on here? Like, I just don't understand the situation. And then she met my parents, and that was really funny because it just happened. And I was like, this is Hannah.
This is my...
This is
Kind of,
this
but not
friend,
even a friend.
whatever. And then the rest is history. It was just you did a good job.
Thank you.
She usually doesn't tell the truth, so that was when it comes to that. When it comes to that
Wow.
story.
I
That
usually-
story.
You heard it here.
No, because she always says that she wasn't flirtatious at all.
I was flirtatious.
Yeah.
I had a few glasses of wine. I didn't realize how flirtatious I was.
But also, I think you were super friendly, as we've, like, talked about a couple times.
Yes.
So I think you could come across flirtatious even if you weren't. I fully believe Jeremy's side of
Right.
the story,
Right.
that you were flirtatious.
Yeah, but I
you
didn't know-
You
yeah.
talk very invested in people, and that, I think, is rare, and
Throws
so it
people
can
off.
come
Right,
across
right,
as
right.
really flirtatious.
And I
But
caught
thank
that, so
God
I didn't- I
Jeremy's
didn't
band
know.
was good, right?
Right.
Could you say it one more time?
I said,
How was this band?
thank God Jeremy's band was good, right?
And what was the title of that band?
Even Thieves. If you're interested, we'll send you a link to Spotify.
www.even.
Oh.
I don't think that's a thing, right?
It is, actually.
Oh, perfect! All right, great. Love it.
I love you.
So many people loved our live stream. So many people. All of our live friends came out to come.
That was so freaking random. All Hannah's idea. She's
Here we go, ready?
you actually watched it. And
Yeah,
we were
that's
really,
fun.
we had so much fun. Hannah and I were teasing, like, the boys weren't as into it as we were, but we could have literally live videoed with you for like 8 hours.
If you lived, okay, this is from your naked cellmate.
Oh.
Your naked cellmate.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I love hearing it.
If you guys lived in the Game of Thrones world, what do you think your life would be like?
I'd probably be like a barmaid.
I'd probably be dead. I mean, I'm probably would have gotten killed by somebody because I'm not a great fighter. And back then, if
You
you're not
would
a
be
great fighter,
back then, though.
What?
You might be back then.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would be bigger and stronger and better.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think I would
What
be?
would you be, though? Do you think?
What do you think I would be?
You would
Brian's good at
either
this.
you would definitely be someone who broke the rules.
Who would do that?
I would likely be, just because I like working with my hands and I like building things, I would either be a smith or a carpenter.
Person.
You'd be the best bar wench.
I'd like
there
a
ever was.
basic. I'd be a basic bar wench that was like, I'm friends with everyone.
No, you know what you would be?
I'm not
You would
that
be
interesting.
You would be like a handmaiden, kind of like a Shay.
That's what I
Who would-
actually was my first thought.
That's
Who
true.
would- who would end
like
up
a cunning, but like smarter than
Yeah,
the other
but like
ones.
manipulated.
Yes.
You would be like the Vay.
Smarter
you
than
would be
the
like
other
the
ones.
Varys of
Right.
Shays.
Like, can I start a
That's-
band called Varys of Shays?
Yeah.
I just
there you
really
go.
feel
That
like
sounds
that's like
cool.
a band.
Okay,
What
next
kind of
question.
music do you
Dear
play?
God.
This is Megusta1324,
Hey.
and he says, "What was?"
I'm sorry. We'll continue.
What was that?
I don't know. Brian's hey was really funny to me. Like, he doesn't go hey all the time, and he's like, hey. I'm sorry. Continue.
What did you say?
Brian, you're like, hey, and I was like, what? It was just interesting.
All right.
For sure, it was not.
We gotta stop filming these late at night.
Sorry,
That's the problem.
Ned.
Sorry, guys,
Okay.
we're delirious.
I
Here we go.
know.
Okay, what was the last lie you told and why?
Oh.
Tell it all and tell it true. It would be great. It would be a great crime to lie to us viewers.
I never lie.
Are you drunk?
No.
Oh, there you go.
She's lying.
I'm not lying.
Ding, ding, ding. Have you been drinking mead?
Yeah.
No, this is my first glass of mead, and I had
What
a
did you
teeny,
drink before
teeny
that?
boob up sip.
A teeny, teeny boobops.
She's the loveliest.
All right, are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
This is from Montana Donaldson,
Okay.
and they
I have a
say,
friend named Montana. Sorry, go on.
if you were on the Iron Throne, who would be on your small council?
Just
Five,
okay.
4 or
Pick like
5.
4.
Yeah.
I would have Tyrion as my hand, obviously, and probably Rob would be like my
Your military.
my
commander.
military person. I would probably have Varys, honestly. So Tyrion, Rob, Varys.
Ferris is your spy master.
Yeah, and then I would probably have.
You're like a master of coin, right? Is that like the nerdy guy?
Can you
the
not have any
treasurer, master
lady?
of
You're not gonna have any ladies.
I'm trying to think of. That's funny that you said that because I was literally thinking of what lady I would have. Catelyn.
What would Catelyn's role be? Political ambassador.
Just like political, but also like emotional and family. Like she would just be a really good. I don't know. I just think she has really like strong opinions, but I think her strong opinions are very grounded, and I think her strong opinions would be different than the other people on the council. And I think that would be a really positive thing in my small council. So, to review: Tyrion, Catelyn, Rob, Varys.
What is our favorite movies? Let's just go down.
One each.
We'll go to Brian last
What?
because he has a very complicated answer.
Oh, no.
answers.
One favorite.
Just
movie?
pick one. Pick one.
Oh,
first
Jeremy
one,
knows.
First one that pops into your head. Go.
Lord of the Rings. The series. I don't know.
Hannah.
Lord of
Hogwarts.
the Rings. Lord of the Rings. We're such fucking nerds. Sorry, definitely Lord of the Rings. I love Star Wars too,
It's
but
just so
Lord of the
good.
Rings
It's
is
just
top.
So good. It's so good.
The Professional by Luc Besson.
If you've seen that,
Oh.
thank you for
A
being
lot
here.
of people have
Michelle.
seen that.
I've been meaning to
Actually,
watch
I
that.
haven't seen
Natalie Portman movie.
Oh, we should watch
You're
that. We
cool,
have to watch
Brent.
that
You're
now.
cooler than all
You
of
guys
us.
haven't seen that movie?
No, I've seen it all the time on like Netflix. Or
Hogwarts
whatever.
Reacts.
I'm not a movie.
She's the man.
Yeah, she's the man.
We watched that
That's
together.
I'm trying to think of the
On
movies
the
I
night we
watched
fell. On the
most.
night Hannah and I fell in love. We watched She's the Man.
We did. I don't think there's. I just love every Christmas movie. Elf. Elf is probably my favorite movie.
Oh my god. You smell
Okay.
like cheese.
You smell like beef and cheese. You even smell like
Santa.
Santa.
Santa's my favorite.
Sit on a throne of lies.
Okay. This is from Bleep Bloop.
Oh, my R2D2 friend.
Yes.
Yes.
And he wants to know: Do you think that Stannis Baratheon is as king on the Iron Throne and Davos Seaworth as the Hand of the King is by far the most desirable outcome for the Seven Kingdoms? Okay. Who? Yeah. No, we don't know.
That question is absolutely not. Sorry.
Go ahead.
It's a yes or no question too.
I think that's an absolutely no question. The reason I think that's an absolute no question, why he would not be good for the Seven Kingdoms, is because he's obviously giving into the Red Witch, and he's all like into lust and stuff, and he's not listening to reason. If he listened to Davos, maybe, but he doesn't.
He burns his daughter.
Well, I just want you to know that Bleep Boop says hint the answer is yes.
Sorry, Blue Boo, I love you, and I hope you still love me too, even though we disagree.
He burns his daughter. You didn't mention
Disagreeing is a special part of a friendship and
He
relationship.
hasn't burned his
Doesn't
daughter.
We're
happen
in
for a
season
while.
2.
A couple people asked this, but this is the one that's popping up right now, which is from Melberg Awesome Sauce.
Hello.
And they want to know what your favorite season 2 episode was.
I think that, and I don't know if this is because it sticks the most in my mind, but my favorite season 2 episode is the 10th episode. I just really love the whole House of the Undying segment. I think it's so cool and creepy and badass, and it wins the series for me.
What was the best part of it? Was it her seeing the visions, or was it the dragons breathing fire?
Well, now that I've seen the episode, I think looking back on it, I like the visions. But when I first saw it, it was the whole dragon segment. I was like, that was just so gratifying to see them like burn the gun. But when I initially watched it, season 2, I was just like, look at this! This is awesome! Like, they're coming to her aid, they're listening to her, they're trained dragons. Like, I just thought it was super cool.
Ryan says Max for King.
Inside joke.
If you were on our live stream, you were in on that inside joke. Max 2020, Max for King.
What y'all doing tonight? We're getting drunk up here at Dino's.
Yep.
It's about 1:30 in the morning.
Benny and the Jets.
We drunk as fuck.
I love Benny and the
Who
Jets.
gives a fuck? We see Benny and the Jets next.
Yeah.
Benny and the Jets. Woo!
I'm in for my bestie here at Dino's.
But actually, you know what?
Max, I want you to tell the people your greatest passion in life.
My greatest passion in life?
Yeah, what do you want to be? What do you want to do?
I want to be a fucking multi-millionaire.
Oh!
I want a fucking
straight
island.
from Max's
I want to
mouth.
buy a fucking island. and
An
be the fucking
island!
president, Be the banker and do all that shit.
What are you going to do for our world, Max?
I'm going to wipe my ass with $100 bills.
Oh! Yeah!
$100 bills.
Yeah!
Make it rain with $100 bills.
America!
No, give
Okay.
Okay.
This question is from 222 Damien.
Okay.
And he asks, if you could play any character in the show, who would it be and how would you try to change their storyline?
If I could play one character.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, even though I'm not old enough, I would want to play Catelyn. Because I love her. And I think she has a really, I mean, of course everyone would want to play Dany, so I'm not going to be cliche, but I'm going to be like Mother of Dragons. But I definitely would want to play Catelyn, and I think at the end of season 2, I would definitely, because that was the first time I really disagreed with Catelyn when she decided to let Jaime go. So if I was Catelyn, I would have decided to keep Jaime, and I would have decided to realize that he was lying, even though I have this motivation to be reconnected with all of my children. Me as Catelyn would have known that he was fucking lying.
There you go. There's that. 222 Damien. All right. This one is from Angry Buffalo.
Angry Buffalo.
And they ask, do you have any theories about what exactly Podrick did that causes whores to enjoy themselves and give him the gold back? Any theories whatsoever?
As detailed as possible.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Would you like to
that
do a drawing
is
for us?
hysterical. Who asked that question?
Angry Buffalo.
Angry Buffalo. That is hysterical.
That's a good
Okay,
question.
but what's your
That's a
answer?
really good question.
What do I think Podrick did? Gosh, I hope my mom doesn't watch this episode.
Guys, I'm sorry, I want to interrupt for a second.
Yeah.
Did that happen in season 2? I feel like that happens in 3.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Oh, damn.
You're
I
right.
can't answer your question yet, Angry Buffalo.
Yeah.
All right,
She'll
Angry
think
Buffalo.
about it. She'll think
Angry
about
Buffalo, I
We're
have
gonna
some
say-
ideas, but
We're gonna
Q&A
say
season 3.
Yeah, we're gonna save that reveal for Q&A season 3 because you came a bit too early.
Oh,
for
but
that.
I have my ideas, Angry Buffalo.
it. No pun intended.
I mean, I don't want to vote. I don't want to cock block the question.
You
but-
totally cockblocked
No
it.
pun
Well,
intended.
fine.
it's just-
You got a little
So-
overeager.
we don't want to shoot
Shoot
you
you.
bad.
I already said it. I said he came too early. Nobody heard me say it.
I heard you.
Why did nobody think I'm funny?
Everyone thinks they're
you.
funny. God.
I totally
Next
acknowledge
question.
People want to know. Raynar's Spawns wants to know if we're going to be doing any Harry Potter videos in the future, which we haven't even
Oh.
thought about, but I definitely think we should. It's fine because we've been so in Game of Thrones world. But Hannah and I did talk a little bit earlier because nobody else besides me has been to Harry Potter World.
Tragic. It's tragic.
So we feel like maybe as some major big bonus something, we should go to Harry Potter World.
And
so
I'll probably weep everywhere.
that'll probably be a while, but we'll make it happen.
I'll cry so hard.
When possible, we'll make it.
Anybody would like to send us to Harry Potter World? Leave a comment below.
you.
If you work there.
If you work there,
Yeah.
If you can at
hit
least,
me up.
if you can at least get free parking on the day.
Yes, free
Yes, at
parking.
least free
Hook us
parking.
up,
We'll take
Universal.
anything.
We'll take a free butterbeer, God bless America. A free butterbeer.
Okay, this is from Charles Hugh. And
Hugh.
he wants to
Hi,
know
Charles.
what your favorite acting performance is in the show thus far up to season 2.
Thus far, this changes, Charles. But thus far, my favorite acting performance would have to be Peter Dinklage's Tyrion. I didn't know his name was Peter Dinklage in season 2. Next question.
Jacob Cedarstorm asks, wine or cheese?
Wine, God, wine.
I don't know why that's a choice.
I mean, they should always be together, but if I had to choose one, it's always gonna be wine.
Yeah.
But cheese is always better with wine and vice versa.
Jeez.
We're not like fancy cheese people though.
Yeah, we're not fancy cheese people.
No.
Hannah doesn't
Well,
eat a lot of
right.
dairy, so.
Yeah.
But definitely wine. I for one, I think I love wine more than all of you.
Probably.
I'm a big wino, so I would definitely say.
Big wine.
I really,
I would agree.
yeah. I love wine.
All right, next question. This I'm gonna pose to Jeremy.
Mm.
And this is from November 290.
He said me.
They asked it in general, but I think this is maybe one that you could answer, which is what piece of music is your favorite through the first 2 seasons?
Ooh,
Because he
yes.
loves the composer whose name is, I can't pronounce it. Do you have a favorite piece of music or like?
Since
scene
Jeremy
that
is
you
the
thought was
composer of all of our videos, by the way.
Yes. Jeremy's our
I
music
don't know. I
aficionado.
mean, I think the opening music is just so great, and it captures the whole show, and it just grabs your attention. And
Do you have any feelings on that?
I do. I believe the track is called "Goodbye, Brother." It's a Stark song. It's I don't know if they play it when Rob and John say goodbye to each other, but it becomes like a very strong theme throughout the rest of the series. I love that one. Love that one to death.
You
To
are,
death!
Makes me sad.
He
You
loves it
are
to
our
death.
expert. November 290, you have a piece of Brian's heart.
Thank you.
Um,
How do you do it? How do you millennials do it?
Whoa, Brian.
Those are not millennials. Those are like younger than millennials.
This
Those
is
are
like, no, this is universal. This is universal.
you do that.
Universal.
I mean, I don't do it, but
That's for sure.
So
Oh, we never did it. And I'm old.
Nicole Peterson, who I know hung out with us on our live stream too.
she
so
did.
thank
Thank
you.
you,
Nicole.
thank you, Nicole, so much.
At least I think she did. All right. She wants to know if we think we will ever do a meet and greet at any of the cons.
God, we would love to. We would
Yes.
love to so much, which we did talk about in our live video, so that's probably why you think she's
Yeah.
in live video,
Yeah.
because we talked about that. We would really love to do the cons. Hannah is also really great at makeup. She did a really awesome half face on our friend.
Two-Face.
Two-Face, sorry, from Dark Knight. And who were you? Who were you?
This is how she is all the time with
You
names.
guys think that we're like mean.
Wait, who was... No, I know it. The blue one from X-Men, Jennifer Lawrence. Fuck, what was her name? Magnus...
You can't buy this. You can't buy this.
Tell them what it was called. She does a really great at that too, and she dresses up as that, and she's beautiful and she's awesome. Come
What
to
is it
con
called?
with us.
What is it called?
Starts with an M.
I know it starts with an M, Ryan. That's the one letter I got. Magnificent.
No.
Magnificent. I hate you guys.
Maggot.
Magdalene.
Magdalene. No, it's not Magdalene.
Marjorie.
No, shut up.
Bad dog.
It's kind of a
Shut up, guys.
it's a mysterious name.
I can't think of it now.
It's like
Trying to help her.
my-
Mystical. Very mystical, mysterious.
Mystique. Thank you. I love you.
Yell at Jeremy. It wasn't me this time.
Jeremy,
Mystique.
why do you have to
That would
go
have
and
gone
screw
on
up?
for an hour.
Okay.
We like to cosplay, for sure.
Yeah.
We would definitely love to meet up at a con. We don't know which one yet. We should probably start thinking about. I think it's more
Right.
likely that first it will be one of the ones in the Midwest, so like
Yeah.
the Chicago
Yeah.
Comic Con, Wizarding World, something that's here in our own
Yes.
backyard. But it's definitely one of our goals, like long term in life, to go
Yes.
to San Diego Con at some point. The more of you that want us to be there, the more likely we are to like have a meetup or do con. So ideas start to pop up, we'll get them on the calendar and get your guys' advice as to like which one would be better for you guys to come meet us, because we definitely love to meet a lot of you in person. I think con is a really good place to do that. Also, we do really like to dress up.
Hannah will make us look like goddamn rock stars.